So dear students, in this video we'll see the Nyquist stability criterion. Nyquist plots. Nyquist plots are the continuation of polar plots for finding the stability of the closed loop control system by varying omega from minus infinity to plus infinity. That means Nyquist plots are used to draw the complete frequency response of open loop transfer function. So principle of argument. The Nyquist stability criterion works on the principle of argument. It states that if there are p poles and z zeros are enclosed by the s-plane closed path, then the corresponding g of s and h of s plane must encircle the origin p minus z times. Already I told here the p is nothing but the poles present in the given equation, and z is the number of zeros, that is z will be in the numerator and p values will be in the denominator. So we can write the number of encirclements in the n as n is equal to p minus z, that is poles minus zeros. If the enclosed S-plane closed path contains only poles, so then the direction of the encirclement in the G of S and H of S plane will be opposite to the direction of enclosed closed path in the S plane. So if the enclosed S-plane closed path contains only zeros, then the direction of the encirclement in the G of S and H of S plane will be in the same direction as that of the enclosed closed path in the S plane. Let us now apply the principle of argument to the entire right half of the S-plane by selecting it as a closed path. So the selected path is called as a Nyquist contour. We know that closed loop control system is stable if all the poles of the closed loop transfer function are in the left half of the S-plane. So the poles of the closed loop transfer functions are nothing but the roots of the characteristic equation. So in order of the characteristic equation means it is difficult to find the roots. So let us correlate these roots of the characteristic equation as follows. The poles of the characteristic equations are same as the poles of the open loop transfer function, and zeros of the characteristic equations are same as that poles of the closed loop transfer function. We know that open loop control system is stable if there is no open loop pole in the right half of the S-plane. So no open loop means P value will be 0, then N value will be minus Z. We know that closed loop control system is stable if there is no closed loop poles in the right half of the S-plane. So that is Z is equal to 0. That value will be N is equal to P. Nyquist stability criterion. It states the number of encirclements about the critical point, that is 1 plus j0, must be equal to the poles of the characteristic equation, which is nothing but poles of the open loop transfer function in the right half of the S-plane. The shift in the origin to 1 plus j0 gives the characteristic equation plane. Rules for drawing the Nyquist plot. Locate the poles and zeros of the open loop transfer function g of s and h of s in the S-plane. Draw the polar plot by varying the omega from 0 to infinity. So first, before going for the Nyquist plot, first we need to draw the polar plot. For that, omega should be varies from 0 to infinity. If the polar 0 present at s is equal to 0, then omega from 0 to infinity for drawing the polar plot. Draw the mirror image of the above polar plot for omega ranging from minus infinity to 0. The number of infinite radius of circles will be equal to the number of poles or zeros at the origin. The infinite radius of circle will start at the point where the mirror image of the polar plot ends, and this infinite radius of circle will be the end at the point where the polar plot starts. After drawing the Nyquist plot, we can find the stability of the closed loop control system using the Nyquist stability criterion. If the critical point, that is minus 1 plus j0, lies outside the encirclement, then the closed loop control system is absolutely stable. Assessment of relative stability using the Nyquist criterion. From the Nyquist plot, we can identify whether the control system is stable, marginally stable or unstable based on the values of this parameter, that is gain crossover frequency and the phase crossover frequency, gain margin and the phase margin. Gain crossover frequency, the frequency at which the Nyquist plot is having magnitude of 1 is known as a gain crossover frequency. So this will be denoted by omega GC. The stability of the control system based on the relation between the phase crossover frequency and the gain crossover frequency. If the phase crossover frequency omega pc is greater than the gain crossover frequency, that is omega gc, then the control system is stable. If the phase crossover frequency omega pc is equal to the gain crossover frequency omega gc, then the control system is marginally stable. So if the phase crossover frequency omega pc is less than the gain crossover frequency omega gc, then the control system is unstable. So the gain margin is equal to the reciprocal of the magnitude of the Nyquist plot at the phase crossover frequency. So gain margin is equal to 1 divided by MPC, where MPC is the magnitude in normal scale at the phase crossover frequency. Phase margin is equal to the sum of 180 degrees and the phase angle at the gain crossover frequency. So we are representing it as PM is equal to 180 degrees plus 5 GC, where 5 GC is the phase angle at the gain crossover frequency.